What's going on, everyone? Uncle Ming here again. So I got you a new strategy. This is similar to my $12 strategy, but this one I'm calling the $12 press up strategy. $12 press up strategy. It's very, very similar to the $12 strategy bet, obviously, or the $12 straight bet. Um, Only thing is, this time you're pressing bets each time. You're either going to press the one that won or you're going to press all of them when they lose. So I already have it here set up with the 25, 20. I had done a previous video and I went back and looked at it and it just had too many flaws in it and things. Um, Before I get into how this works, I want to say that if you use software to test out what I'm trying to show, I don't want to hear anybody talking about it doesn't work or it won't work in the long term. Nothing for roulette works long term or if you sit too long. Everybody who plays roulette knows this already. So for those who want to try this, just keep on going. For the rest of y'all, just go on and cut this off. But anyway, so when you see that I have strategies up, use your own set of numbers or use mine. It doesn't matter. And as long as the numbers, when I'm talking about them, are in order, in 12 in a row, anywhere on the wheel, doesn't matter to me. So like I said, this is a $12 press up bet. Um, I've done, from the math that I've done, you want to go 20 spins in this, and that's what's going to be considered one session. Generally, once you get done with that one session, you shouldn't need any more. You should be good for the day, unless you're just staying at the hotel inside the casino, or you live close enough by that you're like, oh, well, I'll just take me a break and or send some money home or whatever the case may be, and then you'll go back to playing again with the profit. For this, the session is going to need $2,520. That is for all 20 spins. Now, if you want to go 10 spins, it's not as much. I'll put it in the comments. Actually, I think it's 780 if I remember right. I think it's 780 for 10 spins, but for 20 spins, it's 2520. I'm going to go through this with you as fast as I can. I'm going to mark down because normally whenever I do this and talk about my spins, I tend to forget how many. So I'm going to go ahead and mark down each time. For 20 spins, that's what this consists of, and we'll see what the profit or the losses are at the end. Also, I would like to add this simulator that I'm using. It tends to not want you to win. If you look at any of my videos that I post, I use it a lot. I really don't like it, but it's the only one that lets me bet a minimum of $1. And it tells what you are winning when you win each spin, and it'll tell you what you lost, of course, with each loss. I want to say shout out to India, the actual country of India, because, yeah, I think I said that right. The country of India, because that's where, second to the U.S., a lot of my viewers are coming from. So I appreciate all of y'all that are watching and want to see winning strategies, because I know that there's a lot of different things on YouTube that says, oh, this is a winning strategy. Come and check this. Win all the time. No, I'm not that guy. I don't do clickbait. So let's get into it real quick. All right. As you can see, I had the lineup of the last few numbers. I'm going to go ahead and pick the numbers from the tier section because I'm using the European layout. So the numbers that I'm going to use from the tiers is 5, 8, 10, 11, 13, 16, 19. Oh, oops, not 19. Don't do 19. 23, 24, 27, 30, 33, and 36. That makes your 12 numbers. So this is going to be the first spin. Last time I did my last video, I messed up and I was miscounting. But anyway, here we go. So on each spin, like I said, you're going to, okay, so there's the first win. So you're going to press the number that wins, and if it doesn't win, then you're going to press Um, I hate ads. You're gonna press all of them when it loses, but I'm gonna show all that. So that was the first spin. I'm just gonna hit the rebet button, and then I'm gonna press the 16 because it was the one that won. If you play online, rebet is your best friend, especially when you're doing the same bet or similar to the same bet, and not so much as adding numbers or adding more money, but it's just your best friend. Auto bet is even better when you're just doing flat betting, or you want to do something to that effect. But anyway, this is the second spin. Um, I don't. If you go to play roulette and you expect every spin to win, then I really feel bad for you and your bankroll, because you're gonna be mad by the time the casino is done with you. They actually like people who say I'm gonna win every time or expect to win every time. I mean, me personally, I'd like to win 2 out of 3, depending on how I'm betting. Um, it just is so much easier. So as you see, I just won again. Gonna press that bet. So this is the fourth spin because I forgot to mark the one previous to that. Number 6, as you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can count to 12. But anyway, that's gonna be the 5th spin right here. I like this bet, I really do, because of the simple fact that when you do hit after it gets so far in, it starts paying out by the hundreds, not by the double digits. Which after I think the second spin is when it starts paying triple digits anyway. This is the 6th spin. And I mean, I pretty much don't worry about the loss part of it in this bet, because this bet, you're always pressing something. Most people don't like to press. They like flat bets. Me personally, it doesn't matter. Depending on what I'm betting, that's what I go for. And as you've seen, like I told y'all, this simulator, it has its way sometime. So there's 118 and number 10. So this is the 8th bet. So here we go. Oh, it just rolled off into that. That's why I don't like simulators, because they're not an actual spin. They're just the ball going around, a graphic of the ball going around and dropping wherever the algorithm of the software putting the graphic at. When you actually have a ball in the table and stuff, then it makes more sense to go with that. So that's what, 9 spins right there. Woof. Alrighty, but we're still in profit, so it's cool. Like I said, people who use software to test out things like this, I don't bother with it. If you're not contributing to somebody trying to learn how to do this game, then you're talking irrelevant to me. That was the 10th spin. This is the 11th. I did have an instance where one day I just kept playing past 20 spins, and I was just like, well, and before I knew it, I had like $60 on certain numbers, and it was just crazy. I was just doing it to see how far the numbers would get before it would turn bad. This is the 12th spin, so we're almost there to the finish line, even though I gotta start picking numbers closer to the 0 with this app. It's just something about this app, I swear. And that's the 13th one. But like I said, though, it's a hit and miss type deal. But as you see, I just what spin did I say that was? He wasn't listening. I think I said it was the 14th. I lost count. Hold on. Let's see. It's 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's right. So this is the 15th spin. Sorry, I had to count the amount. This is 15th spin. I had to make sure I had it right because I don't want to confuse anybody. That was the 15th spin. Anyway, the 16th spin, I gotta mark it down. I'd be so caught up in trying to bet the next bet that I forget to mark the number down. Then when I go to look, I'm gonna skip the spin or something like that. But as you see, I haven't really even tapped into the money that I originally started with because of the simple fact of how good the bet is. You're gonna see losing hands, losing spins and things, but at the same time, it's okay. I mean, you just and profit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we're right. Okay, on the 18th spin. Sorry, I keep on losing track. 2 more spins left. Shouldn't be that hard for me to remember that part. Hit 10 again. Pretty good. And this, I don't think I mentioned it, but you want to have 2 back-to-back wins. Back-to-back wins. We got 1 more spin left, and then that'll be pretty much it. It missed it by 1 number. 1 number. It's always fun to miss by 1 number, ain't it? Alrighty. And this is the last and final spin. And then I'm going to go from there. And 150 is the final bet. And does it win? Yep, it does. Cool. So with this session right here, I ended up starting with $25.20, and I ended up with $559 in profit. So therefore, I will see y'all later with the next strategy.